Hello and welcome in to the Fan Speak Network. I am your host, Justin Bruni. Joining me, as always, is my co-host and partner, Mr. Andrew, the TD King, Rob. Happy Hump Day, sir. Hope you're doing well. We are here for some Week 2 NFL Battle Royale chat. Coming off a nice week, Andrew, for your Commanders, and a not-so-nice week from my Bears. Had the Bears money line, had the Commanders on the spread, 1-for-1 there. Was not a fan of Monday night, but did love your Manders covering the spread for me. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's nice to start off 1-0. I mean, even though it was against the Giants and a Russell Wilson-led offense that looked very not good. I don't think Russell Wilson is it. Giants continue on with Russ for now. We'll see how long that lasts. I do think it's probably the best idea to not get Jackson Dart in there until Andrew Thomas is back.
Sure.
I mean, if you've ever seen any of the numbers on when Andrew Thomas is in and not in, Giants are wildly better with him in. So maybe don't put your franchise quarterback in until he gets back at least. But yeah, man, it was nice to get a W there. I'll take that in the division as well. And like I said, I had your boy Caleb in for 2 rushing touchdowns, $10 to win 650. The ultimate ride of, oh my God, he got in for the second one too. Oh, he stepped out at the one, and I know they ain't gonna tush push this, so I am completely boned.
Yeah, that's tough. Hey, him being under center, maybe you'll get a dive over the middle every now and again. Didn't get it against Minnesota. Wow. I mean, Caleb was just awful. I mean, outside of the first drive, I mean, I was elated. I was hot. I was elevating off the ground. Like I was just in the living room, and somewhere someone started playing Higher by Creed. It was just, and then that first drive ended, and we just nosedive.
Yeah, he did well with the scripted plays. Like Ben Johnson had a nice scripted set of plays for him. He ran those well. He
Yeah,
was accurate.
some of them.
And then, when it came down to, all right, now we're playing in-game situations, Caleb was just inaccurate.
Throw him
I
in the
think
dirt. Throw him in the sidelines.
there's better days ahead for him for sure. But it was just the scripted plays went really well. And then after that, it just yikes. Which for 3 quarters, I'm like, okay, the Bears, like the defense was holding up and all that. And then,
scored a touchdown. I mean, when your defense scores a touchdown and plays that well for 3 quarters, the offense should return the favor. 1 touchdown's not going to do it. Again, the offense stalled way too many times for me as someone that's a fan of the Bears, has a ton of exposure to the Bears. Not good enough, not even close. Anxious to see them against Detroit. They will be here on this slate. And then Commanders, not going to be on the slate. They're going to be playing tomorrow night. I do have Bill, your boy Bill, for an anytime touchdown. Looking forward to that. Hopefully we can get that to cash, paired with Jaden to get at least 200 passing yards.
Okay, yeah, I think they get Terry
back there for y'all.
Yeah, and I know the prime times are already out, so obviously none of this information we're talking about is actually good for any battle royale stuff. But I do think Terry gets a lot more involved in this game. I think you can get some discounts on his over unders, and I think the anytime touchdown for Terry is live because I think that they're going to make it a purpose to get him involved in prime time, their first prime time game against an opponent that looked pretty good week 1.
Mm-hmm.
Have a feeling they're going to get Terry pretty heavily involved.
Yeah, a lot of folks are heavy on the Packers here. I still think that the offense for the Commanders is better. I mean, the passing attack I think is more prudent. You have a lot of weapons there for the Packers, but who's supposed to be the guy? No one has a clear level of separation and talent above the Commanders' defense, in my opinion. It's really just about playing the guessing game, and if you can cover all your bases, that one guy that's left open, Jordan Love can make a play. But if you're bringing the heat, which I think they're going to do, I think their defense is going to be a much stronger leg up than the Lions, as well as the offense. I mean, the offensive line for Detroit was terrible. It was awful. You could see the growing pains of what they're going to have to go through post Ben Johnson, some retirement, some guys leaving. That's going to be tough. So I do think the Manders are a much tougher opponent. I like them to cover in that game as well. They are road dog. They are going on the road, but still a short week, and I still think that they are the better team here.
Yeah, we shall see. It's going to be a pretty exciting game tomorrow night. I hope it's a close game for everyone involved because, again, we got the Bills and the Ravens game, which was absolutely electric. And then, we get some other games. We get the Vikings Bears. That was kind of like boring for a little bit. And I mean, we just some of the games. This was a weird week one, for sure.
It's great. I loved it.
I mean,
I didn't make any money on Monday, but I made a lot of money on Sunday.
yeah, it was a nice slate of games, but some of them just were so weird for a while. There was like lulls. It was like everyone was trying to play vanilla offense for quite some time.
Week 4 of the preseason, baby. Week 4 of the preseason.
I'm just like, can we get some action, please? Like, what are we doing here?
Hey, do stuff. Hey, NFL, do stuff.
Yeah.
Let's fire up the board though. Let's get things going here on the show. Before we do, let's go ahead and smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the FanSpeak Network. Let's be on our P's and Q's. Any games that you want to get to right off the jump here?
Well, before we do, let's just pay some dues here and obviously talk to the chat. We got Mike Raub, the creator of this nice spreadsheet that you will see over here. He said, "Let's go, boys." Stephen WC23, living legend, says, "Good GM, everyone." Mike Raub said, "Heard the failed passes were because the nail polish was dripping and make it hard to grip the ball."
You heard wrong. It was the undershirt. I don't know who your sources are, but it was the undershirt. I've got my guy in the locker room. Expect a different undershirt week 2.
Yeah, the undershirt was that was a choice.
Awful. That was
a choice.
That was awful. This is a guy that takes a lot of pride in his fashion. That was the worst NFL fashion I've ever seen.
It was something.
It was awful. It was awful.
All right. So obviously the sheet again. I think we're gonna try to get Mike Raub on maybe next week here to kind of deep dive into the sheet with us a little bit because there's so much information in here as we shared with you guys last night that I don't really know how to utilize it to the best of its ability. I do look at a few of these things. Like this one here, the week 2 PBO, which is kind of cool. We'll talk to you about all the career games, total games for the quarterbacks versus these teams, if they're in a dome, all that good stuff. But the ones I have been looking at here are this one, the team by team, and the team versus team. So Bruni, is there any ones that you want to kind of like highlight a little bit here before we jump into the team by team stuff?
Yeah, like last week, let's head around the league for the top team totals. So leading the way, we'll just go from the top down. We've got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Browns. The Ravens are getting 28.5 points. That feels like a lot, even coming off a 40-point game. And then the Browns, 16.5. I would like them to clear that number. The Ravens defense was not amazing in a pinch. What they may have felt like garbage time was real time for the Bills and their offense. And the Browns weren't necessarily terrible. I felt like, really the Browns kind of lost that game against the Bengals. It was right there for them to take. They really pushed them, and being within just 1 point against the Bengals, now going to the Ravens. I'm not saying they're going to win, but I think they can put up these points here and get over 16.5. Love the Ravens in this one. Obviously, you're paying up for that Derrick Henry ADP. He's at the top of the board, but I do like the ability to come down the board and get Lamar Jackson at the turn. I think that's great. I do believe that Mark Andrews bounces back this week. Maybe we get a little bit of scroll value for him. Loved the D-Hop tutty. Cash the ticket on the reception. Anyone that was holding the ATD brought that home. Dog. Loved it. Not enough volume, I'd say. Are you excited about Zay Flowers, though, for this week? Like, he was absolutely booming on Sunday night. Are you expecting that same boom ability in the regular main slate here in week 2?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Like obviously you're not drafting Derrick Henry. Like he can just go off at any time.
I mean, you're not drafting him unless you get the top pick, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure he falls, a couple spots here and there, but yeah, I mean, you're obviously not going to fade Derrick Henry. You're not going to fade Lamar. I agree with you. I think Andrews has a much better game this week. And as Mike Raub was saying, per your request, he did add in individual team totals. So we do see that over here on the side. Baltimore Raven, 28.5 or 29, depending on what book you're using.
Mm-hmm.
And as you said, 16.5 or 17 for the Browns. The game total is 45.5. Now I wanted to just kind of go back here. So we're talking about the Ravens, right? So let's pull up the Baltimore Ravens. This is, I think, where the sheet's pretty interesting, talking about each individual position player and then all their games versus like the opponent. So like Derrick Henry, all games played versus opponent, 7. Total rushing yards, 395. Rushing yards per game is 56. 4 total rushing touchdowns. So he hasn't been like electric against them.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, hey, like if you're a believer in the stats and the historical stuff that is shown here, maybe Derrick Henry isn't going to have an absolutely great game. I mean, 56 yards rushing, like if you get that from Derrick Henry, you are not happy about it. He does not have a touchdown in each game, as he played 7 and he only has 4. So, I mean, looking at that stuff.
Yeah. I want to do some quick homework though, because I want to see the splits of the Titans and the Ravens. You just got to the Ravens last year. So I'd really be interested to see what he did against them as a Raven. Let me
well, this has to be it, because it says 7 games played against Cleveland, that he couldn't have just played them 7 times with the Ravens. So that has to be with his data with the Titans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he played them last year, so I want to see how he did last year. That's what I'm saying.
You're saying from last year. I got you.
Yeah, I want to see how he performed against them specifically last year. Cleveland, 30 points in Week 18, 30 fantasy points. That was 20 for 138, 2 rushing. He caught 2 balls in that game for 23 as well. And then, kind of a lower game. Week 8 on the road in Cleveland, 11 for 73 and a touchdown. And really nothing in the air. 1 catch, 1 target, 4 yards. So there's some hot and cold there. There's some kind of like mixed bag stuff. I wonder if they have the result there, like who won the game. He finished RB21 and he finished RB3. Those were his 2 finishes last year as a Raven versus the Browns. I would trust leaning into that more. So you're either looking at like that high projection of like maybe 25 to 30 fantasy points, or you're kind of middling 12 to 10 to 12 fantasy points this Sunday.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe maybe he's not the greatest pick there. I mean, I'm still going to pick him some, but maybe it's not somebody that you get a absolute boatload of exposure to. So I mean, again, like the sheet is fun for that kind of stuff. Like if you like Zay Flowers last week was absolutely incredible. Up against Cleveland, he's played total 4 games, 16 receptions, so he's averaging 4 a game. 256 yards receiving in total, 64 a game, and only has he has no receiving touchdowns against them as well.
Interesting. Okay.
Mark Andrews, if you want to look at that, because he obviously has a lot of games played, 14. He has 59 receptions, so that's 4.2 a game, 755 total yards, which is 53 a game, and 11 total touchdowns. So that's a pretty nice stat line there for you. So
I think Andrew's going back to the well for his ATDs this week.
I would say, yeah, I think
something's gonna happen there.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to look at there. So that is pretty cool. And then Lamar, obviously, he's been kind of average against them, but not like terrible. He's averaging more than 1 a game passing with them. I don't know. I mean, the sheet definitely makes me like Mark Andrews for sure.
I would like Mark Andrews. The total in this game, though, like I said, 28 and a half for the Ravens. I think they're setting aside a couple of those for Derrick Henry still. They get inside that red zone. I just don't know if they're going to stop them. So, looking at the top of the board, Jamar Chase, would you take him over Derrick Henry? Is that an easy pick against Jacksonville? Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, especially with him having a bad week 1.
Sure. That's fair.
The beast comes out week 2.
Bounce back. CMC, no Brock Purdy, no George Kittle, but they get who is it? The Saints. Rattler and Mac Jones. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's probably close, because obviously, CMC is going to get more work in the pass game than Derrick Henry is going to. So that one's probably pretty close. I don't love the game environment for the Niners there, just because, I mean, it is against the Saints. Like, could be a really weird game without Brock Purdy. Really, yeah, so like I don't know, I'm ready to take that, but it's probably close just because of all the opportunities he's going to see.
I agree. I would say they're a split. I would still probably go Henry over Chase, just because T. Higgins also had a bad week last week, and I could see him performing very well up against Jacksonville. Could you imagine? They're talking about getting Travis Hunter more snaps. Could you imagine them putting him up against T. Higgins, Jamar Chase? Oh my God, he's going to get routed up like he did from Hunter Renfrow in week 1. It's wild. They had to take him off the field. Take him off the field. They're like, no, 4 snaps is enough. Renfro's done enough damage. Get him out of there. Pull the kid. Oh God. We got to get him another catch for 4 yards.
I tried to steer you off the Panthers.
Hey, I started Hunter Renfrow in a league, and I won that matchup this week, and I didn't win very many matchups. Okay.
Oh my God.
It was a tough week 1.
What's
next two I just want to do really quick. Quick. Barkley or Henry, just really quick.
Barkley against the Chiefs.
That's a tougher matchup, I feel like.
Oh, man, that's close too. I'll probably still take Henry.
Yep, take Henry. And then CeeDee Lamb. Also good matchup, Giants, a lot of scoring. Can you pull them all the way up to 1 past all these guys?
No, because I don't really think you need to, right? Like, it's not that I wouldn't pick him over Henry, because I do think CeeDee
Well,
Lamb
he
had a
won't get to
really
you.
good
Like
game.
if you pick 1, 2, he's not going to make it back from the turn. So if you want to take that stand,
No, that's what I'm saying. But the way I look at it is like I'm going to do enough drafts that I know I'm not only going to get one. If I for some reason I'm only getting right, yeah, in another draft, I'll just take him there. But like, if you're asking me, do I think he can outscore Derrick Henry? I mean, it's plausible. I mean, he got a lot of targets.
No, he did. I mean, he was hyper focused, but also, little George Pickens comeback. Maybe it's a great matchup. It's a great matchup, and honestly, the Cowboys' offense really didn't look all that bad outside of the drops. I mean,
yeah,
they just dropped the game literally. Like CeeDee Lamb could have just walked him down the field. Little field goal. It's over. Super Bowl champs. Suck it. No, they want to do that. They want to do that.
What's the next team up there that you wanted to look at for
Bengals Jags, actually. So Bengals 26.5, Jags 22.5. A little bit more scoring value there from the Jags. Do you like the idea of maybe, grabbing a Jamar Chase and then bringing back Brian Thomas Jr.? I don't feel very good about Brian Thomas Jr. after week 1. Yeah, he got the touchdown. Not a lot of targets.
Yeah,
not a lot of targets.
I'm still all in on Brian Thomas. I mean, if you listen to Liam Cohen's press conference, like, he said that like Trevor Lawrence missed Brian Thomas multiple times. They had things schemed up for Brian Thomas that didn't end up going his way due to one thing or another. Like, Liam Cohen saw that Brian Thomas did not have a good game and made it a point to say, we need to get Brian Thomas more involved. And he kind of put that on Trevor a little bit. So I think that, again, like, I'm not off him. I'm full in. I would love to get Jamar Chase and bring it back with Brian Thomas.
Yeah, I think that's a good start. I am kind of feeling like I want to start heavier on running back this week. Like, I think Jahmyr Gibbs could also bounce back. He's got a nice ADP kind of in that similar area. What do you think about like T. Higgins, though? I mean, Chase Brown feels like a safe pick as well. I'm not sure of his exact ADP, but Brown, saved his fantasy day with a tutty. T. Higgins also potential bounce back, and you have ample stacking ability with Burrow getting pushed down the board, from some big weeks in Lamar, Allen, Hurts is even ahead of him. I would absolutely want Joe Burrow over Jalen Hurts still this week. I did not love the Eagles offense either in week 1.
Yes, I would still take Burrow over them.
So he's a value. He's going as QB4 at pick 19. Hurts is at 16. Lamar and Allen, obviously, after the fireworks, they're going at 6 and 7. So a little bit of value there, and you can easily build in, some other top plays mixed in with like a Higgins and Burrow stack if you're into it.
Yep. If you want to take a look at the stats here, so like Joe Burrow has played 2 games against the Jags, averaging 324 passing yards, and he has a total of 3 touchdowns.
Ooh. So that's 2-1, like a 2-1 game?
Yeah, essentially. Yep.
Okay. But still, the passing yards are sick.
Yeah, that's a lot. So I mean, definitely don't go fade Joe Burrow this week. Jamar Chase has played 2 games against them, 8.5 receptions per game. He has 113 yards per game, and then he does have 1 touchdown.
I'm clicking the Chase ATD again this week for the treasure chest. I'm just bringing it back. You guys can boo me in the chat if you want.
Yeah, like he's performed very well. Chase Brown has only played them once, averaging 61 yards, and he does not have a touchdown there. So, I mean, again, that's a small sample size.
Yeah, it's one game. It's one game last season. That's it.
Yeah. And then T. Higgins has 2 games played against him, averaging 3.5 catches, 56 yards, no touchdowns yet. So he hasn't performed very well against them. But again, kind of small sample size, 2 games. Not gonna like knock him on it, but noteworthy. I don't think I really need to talk about anybody else there.
Are you digging into some ETN, some Tootin? I don't think you're drafting T-Law, even if you draft Brian Thomas.
I mean, I would consider T-Law, yeah, because I mean the Bengals defense is not very good. Like, so think of it this way, right? Like, you're looking at it like do I really want to?
No, I get the scroll down and the exposure leverage. Like, you'll have that. I just don't trust Trevor Lawrence, though. I don't really trust the Jags offense. You were the ones saying all weekend it was the Panthers. It was the Panthers. Like, I think the Bengals defense is better than what the Panthers defense was last week. I'm just saying. I think that
Bengals defense is not very good either.
It's not very good, but they were in a low scoring game. Like their defense still kept them around.
Aren't you willing to bet on the game environment though? Like the game environment is why I like the Jags on this side as well, is because like, okay, so if the Bengals put up 35, 40 points, let's say, the Jags are going to all but abandon that run game, especially if they're behind real quick. And
No, they're going to
the
throw to ETN more.
opportunities. Well, if they throw it to ETN, that's fine. Like that's still Trevor points, right? Like I'm looking at it as the game environment for the Jags, because it could be a very good where they're behind, they're trying to catch up. We're just seeing, pass after pass after pass. Like if that's the case, and in those situations where a quarterback has to pass a lot, that brings up the rushing ability as well for them. You saw with Caleb Williams, right? He stops back to pass, didn't have anywhere to go with it, tucked it and ran it, right? Like we like those points for quarterbacks. So I like the game environment for the Jags.
That's totally fair. All that being said, you just convinced me to take the Bengals defense anytime touchdown. So you put the nail in the coffin. You're like, game flow? I got some game flow for you. Trevor's gonna throw it all over to the Bengals. To the Bengals.
Yeah. Okay, so like just looking at the Jags here real quick. T-Law, 2 games against the Bengals, averaging 231 yards, averaging 1 passing touchdown per game. Not awful. Not the best.
When was the Bengals defense good in his career?
Obviously, no Brian Thomas stats because he hasn't played them yet. Rookie. Travis Etienne only has 1 game against them, 45 yards, 1 rushing touchdown. He did have 4 total receptions, though, in that game as well. Take that for what it's worth. And then, obviously, we can't really use anything else here. Nobody has games. So, nothing to take a look at there.
I think Etienne could be fine. I mean, they're obviously going to get both of those guys more touches. Like, Etienne should touch the ball more. Tootin should touch the ball more. People are pounding the table for Cody Schrader and LaQuint Allen Jr. Like, they're going to steal the backfield. Like, I just believe it when I see it. Like, I don't have any firm opinion on those guys, but I'll believe it when I see it. Like, the majority of the touches went to one guy last week. And yeah, Tank and Tootin did get some action too, but no Tank. So an extra 5 to 7 touches to go around, that benefits both of those guys. So
yeah. And again, like if they do have to abandon the run early because they are just getting dominated by the Bengals, I do think that that's still fine for ETN. As you said, like, I think they're going to pass it to him. So I think they may abandon the run game potentially if they're behind, but I don't think they abandon using the running backs. It just comes to
agreed. I mean, Tootin and ETN can both hit like home run screens. Like it's there. That potential is going to be built into the offense. So I'm okay with that. I probably still lean more Bengals. All those numbers you just showed me is we should have high trust in Joe Burrow and really any of his stacks. I mean, he's 360 a game. That's wild. That's wild.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid.
Next game. What's the next one?
I think we have a tie. So let's do Cowboys Giants 25.5. Up against the Giants 19.5. I like this CeeDee Lamb and Lamar Jackson potential, like 6-7 click if you can pull it off. I think that would be a great start. You get obviously Lamar, who can rush, who can throw, one of the largest floors on the board, along with Josh Allen and maybe Joe Burrow. And then you also get the Cowboys potentially in that type of matchup where, hey, maybe they're putting up points. Maybe the Giants can be somewhat fun on offense. Maybe Malik Neighbors actually scores a touchdown. Who would disagree to that? I think no one. So I'd love the Giants kind of also play into that as well. Maybe they get Dart in there in the second half. I saw some report that like they had quote unquote packages for Dart for week 1. Didn't see him. Didn't catch those. So would love for them to bring them out in week 2. Maybe even let Jameis, throw on the sweater. Just let him be on the sideline. We all need a locker room guy. We all need a sideline guy. Come on now. Let him throw on the uniform. Let him play with the helmet. Let him break down the huddle. You know what I mean? Like, come
on. It was funny. Like now that I'm just looking at the rankings on Underdog. So like CeeDee Lamb is 5th, Chase is 2. The very first Wildcat I did this week, I got Chase. I was the number 2 pick. I got Chase. Then it came all the way back to me. CeeDee Lamb was still available. I got Chase and CeeDee Lamb.
That's sick.
Don't think you're going to get that again, which is I saw someone post on Twitter, on X, whatever, that like it's plus EV to do a couple drafts as soon as it comes out before like the ADPs are set in. And I think that that's true because like now I look at like I doubt someone's getting that. Like would be hard to do, I think now. So just PSA for everybody.
No, that's awesome. Who did you stack them with? Did you go Dak or did you go Joe?
So I went Burrow. So
Nice.
the team is Joe Burrow, Kyron Williams, Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tyler Warren. So I didn't take 2 running backs. The running backs I really liked, they went, and Amon-Ra was sitting there, who again like had a pretty low ADP compared to where he is now. So like he was like one of my last picks, Amon-Ra. He currently goes a 17. I took him behind. He was my 5th pick.
Buy the dip.
Yeah, like I'll take the Amon-Ra there all day long because again, it was just about getting unique things I don't think I can get now.
Anyone other than Lamb that you trust in that Cowboys Giants game? I mean, tough to trust running backs. Honestly, I think you want to again click Malik Neighbors, but I feel like there could be some hesitation there. I don't think that's crazy with how bad they played, how bad the offensive line was, no clarity at quarterback. Like I could see someone easily passing on him, but also the thought of having that game stack feels pretty exciting. A Neighbors and Lamb game stack as well.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm okay with Lamb. I'm okay with Dak. I'm okay with Pickens. I think he gets a little bit more involved than he was last week. Like that's probably who I would I'm not buying into the Javonte Williams kind of ordeal. I don't know. Yeah.
Jaden Blue, I think, is back in this one as well.
Yeah, like if people want to take Javonte, like that's fine. Like he had a good week 1 game, but again, Jalen Carter got ejected. Dak even came out and said in his press conference, they went and immediately changed the game plan when Jalen Carter was out. So they knew they could probably run the ball a little bit more. I don't think that we get the Javonte Williams very often like we got week 1. So I'm not personally going to go Javonte Williams this week, though the Giants like weren't great on defense against the run with the Commanders. I don't know. I'm just not ready to buy into Javonte Williams. I think that we're going to see Dak pass the ball around again. So I'll take Lamb, Pickens. Ferguson would be a maybe. Like he's interesting, but like I'm not going to make it a plan to get him.
Got a couple end zone targets. Got a couple of touchdown targets there. Got absolutely lit up for one of them. Yeah, needed one of those to come home, especially against you in fantasy. That was not cool. It was not cool.
Yeah, so just taking a look here, kind of a couple things like CD has 10 games played against the Giants, averaging 6.1 receptions a game, averaging 85.9 receiving yards, and he does have 4 touchdowns in those 10 games. So less than half the games on the touchdowns. You'd like to see that a little higher, but obviously touchdowns, as we know, are semi-fluky. I think we more or less want to look at the reception.
A 40% hit rate is not bad. Like that's no for a touchdown. That's not bad. It's just not, Cortland Sutton. It's not James Conner.
Yes. Dak versus the Giants, 15 games played, averaging 261 yards a game, averaging 2 passing touchdowns a game. So that's about average, if not a little bit more. And he does have some rushing. He rushes about 11 yards a game as well on there. So Dak, I feel like, again, like that's a decent click. I think it might be semi-valued at where he goes right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any opposition to Dak in week 1. Definitely no opposition this week with a soft matchup up against the Giants. Let's move to Detroit and the Bears. Detroit getting 26.5. Big bounce back spot. I'm not sure. I'm going to guess that Amon-Ra has done us dirty in the past looking at production. I'm not sure how many times Jared Goff has played us outside of like the times with Detroit. So what do we got here?
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to catch up here with the chat. Obviously, Meg saying that she loves the sheet, trying to get Mike on. Yeah, we're definitely going to be getting Mike on. Meg says about the going back to T-Law makes sense because of game script and matchup, but does feel like Michael Scott. I'm ready to get hurt again. Let's see.
I think there might be other just scroll down QBs I like more, like Justin Fields. What the hell? Where did that come from?
Yeah, Meg says she likes getting the first 4 picks of Henry, CMC, Chase, or Lamb. Don't like getting 5 or 6 spot at all this week. Did a couple scroll down Ferguson picks herself. DJ Quill in here says torn between Lance and Knicks this week.
I say Knicks, yeah.
Yeah, I would probably go Knicks as well. But again, like I do like T-Law. By the way, I checked in on some of those streamed big boards from the off season, and you two are killing the ones I was in with you. Yes, I am in that one. The big board and the rookie and sophomores are the ones I did the best on week one out of all the exposures.
Mhm.
Bruni, how'd you do in the big board for week one, by the way?
Big board, I don't remember the final. I can tell you I'm at 19% for BBM with like 11 thirds. Woohoo! Per freaking usual.
On the big board, I'm currently advancing 50%, 8 out of 16.
I don't think I have anything like that. I think mine is like, what is it? I think it's like 8 or 6 out of 30. I don't know. Hang on, let me see.
Yeah, I did pretty well with the big board thus far.
6 out of 31.
Okay. All right.
Meh, not great.
Meh.
I think at one point it was like 80 or whatever, 8.
So. Yeah. So yeah, big boards do 50% advance rate. If I could have that all season long for that, I will be very happy. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but I'll take it after week one. Also eliminator 23 out of 40. That's okay. Feel decent about that.
BBM.
BBM. I am currently advancing. Hold on. Un momento. It's like doing that thing where you click it and it's not loading. Currently 8 out of my 46. So not like exactly where I'd like to be, but again, very weird week one. Like that's why I'm not even like, oh yeah, I'm so good in the big board. Like it's gonna fall down because there's such an odd week one for like, especially the top guys.
Flows.
Yeah,
Ebbs
so weird.
Ebbs and flows. No, I got some pretty cool like third place teams with like Chase, like not doing anything, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, all right, we got some legs here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's anyway. Absolute torture. Like checking any of it live. Like, just don't do it, guys. Just be patient. It's fucking awful.
Yes. Like,
how many teams was I advancing? What the fuck? Like, how much? Like, that's not real. Don't look at that. Please don't look at that.
Yeah. No.
All right. Next up, we had the Bears in Detroit. Detroit getting 26.5. Thoughts on the bounce back from you? I mean, I'm pretty much all in after what I saw in the fourth quarter from that Bears defense. Although probably getting back Jalen Johnson this week, I think he'll be fine. Not sure about TJ Edwards and Grady Jarrett also not practicing today. Kyler Gordon also not practicing today. If this defense isn't 100%, I definitely think there's a good opportunity for Detroit to put up a lot of points. I think they're playing at home as well. Chicago going on the road after Caleb Williams just refused to throw a ball into anyone's hands. He loved the dirt. He loved the sidelines. Like, it was just insane the amount of passes that went to absolutely nowhere. You know, this is why this guy doesn't get interceptions, is because he passes the ball nowhere. God, Ben Johnson's got to figure him out. Tough to trust the Bears, in my opinion. I think you like what you saw from Rome Odunze. He had the targets. That was great. He had high-value targets. What wasn't great, the catches and the yards. So I think there's a dice roll there. I think that's fine. No dissimilar to, the Bengals and the Jags. Like, if both of these teams are playing their part, I think there could also be scoring here. It's just how to trust Chicago after, they started the game well and they ended the game with a good touchdown. That's it. Like, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in on the Lions having a bounce back here. Game totals 47.5. So you like to see that for the game environment.
Mm-hmm.
Switching over to the team here, if we could just go to the Lions, Jared Goff versus Chicago, 11 games played, averaging 226 yards a game, averaging 2 touchdowns. So again, a little bit more than, better than average.
Mm-hmm.
So you like to see that for Goff. Gibbs, he has 4 games played against them, averaging 75 rushing yards. He has 3 touchdowns, so almost 1 per game. And then he does have 15 total receptions, 3.75 per game. So you do like that. I do like, Gibbs this week. David Montgomery's funny. He has 3 games played against Chicago because he's obviously played on Chicago. He has 8 total receptions, 1 touchdown. Don't love that for David Montgomery. When I saw that, I'm like, okay, like I don't love that for David Montgomery. I really like Gibbs, not so much Montgomery, which makes me think I'm going to be wrong, and David Montgomery's probably going to score like 3 touchdowns against his former team, something of that nature. I don't know what to think about David Montgomery. I just thought it was interesting. He has 8 receptions and Gibbs has 15. They have 23 together. Pretty good for the running back.
I would probably be off Monty this week just because I think that they really get purposeful about moving the ball. This team didn't rush more than 50 yards last year, last week. I'm sorry, as a team. That's Monty and Gibbs combined. They didn't rush for over 50 yards. That's a huge problem. I think they overcorrected, and I think Gibbs is going to be in the driver's seat for that overcorrection. So I do love him this week as well. Same thing with Amonra. I think Stevenson and JMO could be an interesting matchup. I'm going to probably stay away from JMO this week. I got burned following your JMO love because I love JMO too, but it got me caught. Got me caught with my pants down on the longest reception.
Yeah, that was so wild. Like again, like a weird game for them. Did not expect that at all from them. Just coming out so vanilla.
They couldn't pass block. They couldn't pass block. So Goff was throwing the ball a ton, but it was again kind of like Caleb wasn't going anywhere because they couldn't have any time. They couldn't let anything develop.
Yeah, very odd. Also, Steve checking in says, "How's it going? Sup, Steve? How we doing, buddy?" All right. Amonra games played against Chicago 8, averaging 5.75 receptions a game, averaging 64 yards a game, and then does have 2 total touchdowns. So averaging about 1 every 4 games for them. Jamison Williams averaging 43 yards, 2.4 catches, has 2 touchdowns in the 5 games played. Laporta has 4 games played, averaging 3 a game, 22 yards, and almost has a touchdown per game. So he might be live for the old Tutta as well. Flipping over to the Bears side of this. Let's see. Caleb, 2 games played, averaging 295 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns per game, by the way, for him. Pretty nice for the old Caleb there. And then DeAndre Swift, 2 games played, averaging 30 yards, no touchdowns. DJ Moore has 7 games played, 6.7 receptions per game, 99 a game with 5 total touchdowns. Obviously, Rome, very small sample size at 2-3 a game, 51 yards, no touchdowns. So, I mean, there's some Bear actors in here that are live, you know.
Some Caleb and DJ is what it sounds like. No, that's that's good. That's good. But also a different offense. It was all last year. I don't know about the DJ Moore one, but it was all last year, and yeah, completely different offense. I don't know. I don't know what to think. That gave me some positive vibes there. Appreciate that. Thank you. But I don't know if I have the conviction.
It would be it would make you a little bit unique. So I might throw a shekel on the old Caleb Williams and a DJ Moore lineup there. Maybe one I get Gibbs in, so I got like a bring back on it. Something of that nature. Might do it. Yeah. Might do it.
Not against I like the 19.5 points now, I'll tell you that. I like the 19.5 total team points. That little Caleb Williams tidbit you gave me there. I like that.
There you go. Bet it up. All right, you got another team.
Yes, I do. Cards and Panthers. Cardinals getting 25.5. Chet Lord, Mike Raub nailed the Marvin ATD. I nailed the James Conner. Maybe this week, Andrew, you'll nail.
Damn it, Trey McBride.
Maybe this week you'll be able to do it. We'll see.
Is it going to be the same as last year every week? It's like Trey McBride is scoring this week.
No, he's not.
Golly.
It's not going to happen. Marvin Harrison Jr. Steal your touchdowns.
I don't know what Trey McBride did to Kyler Murray, but Kyler Murray better get him a fucking touchdown.
He gets him the targets. Just not in the end zone. Just not in the end zone. He gets a little too tight. Hard to see over all the big people.
Game total 43.5 for them. Also, if anybody's looking at the sheet right now where it says NA, Mike did fill me in. If it's an NA thing there, the books didn't have it out yet as well. Mm-hmm. So obviously no information to put there. All right, let's go over to the I'm sorry, who are we talking about? My God.
Cardinals and Panthers.
Cardinals, thank you, Jesus. I opened everything in my mind.
Jesus, me son.
Yeah, Arizona. So the Cardinals, again, looking at Kyler Murray, 4 games played against Carolina, averaging 179 a game, averaging 2 touchdowns a game. And then he does have 59 average rushing yards as well.
Okay. Good Lord. Jesus.
You would like that.
179 was scaring the shit out of me there for a second.
Yeah, I mean, if you add the 59 into that makes it much better because obviously rushing points are more. So that helps with that. James Conner, 4 games played, averaging 69 a game. Has 3 total touchdowns and then 11 receptions. So not bad for Connor.
Back to the well for Connor. Probably won't have a crazy day, but I bet he finds pay dirt again because the dude just finds pay dirt. Catch the tick for me this week. Let's go.
Marvin Harrison, obviously he only has 1 game played against them. He had 4 receptions for 39 yards, no touchdowns. Again, very small sample size for Marvin Harrison. Don't think Yeah, I don't think I'll fade Marvin Harrison, but like again, I'm not gonna like reach out and like grab him ahead of ADP by any means. But if he falls a little bit and it seems like something I need, like I'd still play him. He was at least targeted pretty heavily week 1, and then Trey McBride, 2 games played against Carolina, 3 catches a game for 22 yards, no touchdowns. So you don't love to see that either for Trey McBride against the Panthers. Take that again for a grain of salt. I don't want to fade Trey McBride. He could go off at any time. Bryce Young.
Are you into Chuba? I think that's the only person we're into here for the Panthers.
Yeah,
I don't think we're touching anyone else other than him.
I think Chuba did save his fantasy day with that touchdown.
I thought his overall production was fine.
I thought he would rush more against the Jags. I mean, he only had 57 yards.
Sure.
I think again, like the receiving
that's about 11 yards more than Gibbs and Monty combined. Again, it was a weird week 1. So when you saw like some of like stuff like that, you're like, okay, that's not the end of the world week 1. It's kind of the middle of the road, right? So I don't think it was terrible. I also thought the game script is awful. The weather break was awful. I don't think that did any favors to anybody. So I would gently tap Chuba Hubbard maybe as like my last pick as my second QB or something, or running back, excuse me. That's about it. I mean, it's not like I'm like being very enthusiastic here. Just like, I don't feel terrible about it. I feel like he'll get a good workload.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely could. I thought he would have gotten more.
And I'm not scared of the Cards defense, like necessarily. I just don't know who you would trust. I would not trust Leggett. Renfro's hurt. You might be looking at Jimmy Horn this week in that offense. My God.
I mean,
and Tet was okay week 1, but the offense just doesn't look like the end of last year, which we all hoped it would. Looks like we're going to have to wait till week 15 to see that version of Bryce Young again. Or maybe they'll bench him for Andy Dalton after week 3 and sign Deontay Johnson and bring back the Dalton and Johnson connection.
I don't mind Tet. In if you're doing the 12 people drafts, I don't mind Leggett either. I know he didn't do very well. I think he had like 7 targets though. So I mean, at least the targets were there. I know that that
Renfro had 6 targets. Who cares? It looked awful.
I mean, I don't know. I'm all right. So taking Leggett, not in the 6 people draft, but in the 12 people, I would take a shot on Leggett there. I just like that he's 7 targets. But yeah, I mean, you're right. Like Chuba, 3 games played against Arizona, averaging 60 a game. Has 3 rushing touchdowns, so 1 a game, which is really nice. You like to see that. Bryce Young, 1 game played, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns, 68 total rushing touchdowns in that, or rushing yards. Sorry. So don't hate that. I mean, it's not great with the 158, but kind of like Kyler had some nice rushing against that team as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I'll draft Tet, Bryce Young if I want to get different, maybe. Chuba, still probably drafting him there as well. And then in 12-man, I will take a little shot on Leggett.
All right. Yeah, that was the last of the games that I had circled. So as I used to say on Wednesdays, the board is yours.
Okay. Just taking a gander through here. Let's just look at the Niners and the Saints, just because I think it's an interesting game flow potentially here. It's going to be ugly, but that kind of opens up the realm that it could be a good fantasy environment, because so we have no Brock Purdy, but Mac Jones is the backup. Mac Jones unlocked Brian Thomas last year, believe it or not. Brian Thomas was absolutely incredible with Mac Jones. Ricky Pearsall did very well week 1. Ricky Pearsall could do very well.
Okay, that's where I was waiting for the punchline. I was like, who is he going to make really good? Is it Pearsall, or is it like
I'm just saying that I don't think
Jacob
Pearsall
Howing, who I think is hurt. Like I'm trying to think of like a healthy receiver that they have that's not Pearsall. MVS. Yeah. He's going to turn MVS into a monster.
No. But yeah, I mean, Pearsall, I don't think he makes Pearsall better. I don't think Pearsall takes a massive hit going from Brock Purdy to Mac Jones, just because, again, we've seen Mac Jones hyper target a number 1 on a team. Ricky Pearsall is clearly that, with no George Kittle now for at least 4 weeks. Pearsall could get a bunch of targets here.
I hope so.
I'm interested in Pearsall still. Obviously, CMC has 9 games played against the Saints, averaging 45 rushing yards, 3 total touchdowns, 50 receptions. So I mean, he has some good production there overall. But again, a lot of those was when he was with the Panthers, not with the Niners. I think the Niners obviously have unlocked a different side of McCaffrey ever since he got there. I think he's just better. So with no with nobody outside of Pearsall there and maybe Juwan Jennings, Christian McCaffrey could have a pretty decent target share.
31 touches in week 1. So
Yeah,
this
like
week, I mean,
I don't
I
see
would,
that changing. I mean, I don't think he gets
well,
31 again, but I could see him getting 24.
I could see him getting 30. I don't think it's going to go up. I don't think it's going to go north of that because they'll use check. They'll use Brian Robinson. They'll do whatever they have to just push the ball down the field.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm drafting those two guys, and that is it from the Niners. If we look over at the New Orleans Saints, definitely not drafting Spencer Rattler. He can suck it. Alvin Kamara, 3 games played against the Niners. Only 18 rushing yards per game, 2 rushing touchdowns. I wonder if some of these games he got like injured, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Because like that seems very, very low. He does have 17 total receptions. I do not like that they did only get him 2 touches through the air last week. Felt like that's a miscue on Kellen Moore there. Like, why are you not putting the ball in the air to Alvin Kamara more often, especially at the end of the game where they were kind of chasing a little bit? That is like where Alvin Kamara lives, right there. Get those dump down passes.
Got to sell it. Gotta sell it.
Like that was very odd to me. I didn't like to see that personally, but we shall see. Juwan Jennings, though, is an interesting bet in this matchup. I think he had 11 targets. He had 8 receptions for 76 yards last week. You like to see that for a tight end. I mean, again, like tight end, you're just looking for points. 8 receptions for 76 yards. That's a nice point total for a guy who didn't score.
Mm-hmm.
If he scores, that's like we're talking a top 3 or 4 tight end on the week. So he is interesting, at least. I will put that out there for anybody who wants to get a little weird with Juwan Johnson.
Yeah, waiver wire gem in fantasy. I don't think you could be that opposed to it as a last round click.
Yeah. Any love for Danny Dimes this week? Just throwing that out there only because he was very good last week, though that was against the Miami Dolphins, who seem to suck. And this week
I
play the
will
Broncos.
I will say no to Danny Dimes, but I will say yes to Drake May because he gets to play the Dolphins this week.
Yes.
Also a rushing quarterback. So I will take Drake May this week with maybe some Stephon Diggs or some Hunter Henry. I don't think I believe or buy into the Demario Douglas hype just yet. He had, I think, -2 yards in that game and still scored a touchdown. Not sure that's possible, but I will not. I'll probably not bet on him again.
Drake May's 1 game against the Dolphins. He did have 222 passing yards with 1 passing touchdown and 26 rushing yards.
Mm-hmm.
Not terrible. Again, that was a rookie year kind of thing. He hopefully will take a little bit of a leap here in week 2, year 2. So if that's the case, I mean, yeah, Drake May might be a pretty nice option here for you. Would you take Drake May and stack him at all, or are you fine just naked
I would.
Drake?
I would take Stephon Diggs. What's his numbers versus the Dolphins like? I mean, Diggs was just. I mean, he wasn't amazing in week 1 because obviously he could have been a bigger difference maker. The volume was there.
Yeah, I mean, Diggs against the Dolphins, lifetime 9 games, 53 receptions, so averaging 4.8, 719 yards, averaging 79, and he does have 7 total receiving touchdowns against the Dolphins. Now, granted, a lot of that was with Josh Allen.
Still, this is still a really soft secondary, though. This will be the weakest the secondary has been in Stephon Diggs' tenure, most likely. I mean, Xavier Howard isn't walking through that door. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not happening. So I think this is a good spot for the May and Diggs stack. What about Hunter Henry, though? I'm sure he's got a good run at them, like a good set of numbers. Or like
Hunter Henry, 11 games played, 4 receptions a game, averaging 42 yards, and he has 3 touchdowns in 11 games. So not fantastic.
Yeah, the touchdowns definitely don't give you any favor.
Yeah. Again, touchdowns very fluky though.
But the roll sounds pretty decent. Like four catches for a tight end consistently against a team, and he does get that type of focus in the red zone. So I'd probably feel more comfortable with Diggs. Those numbers you just gave me, the 7 out of 9, like that's amazing. I mean, I took his catches this last week based on his last 2 years data. He played for 2 different teams. He's getting the volume. He's the number 1. He's the guy. I think he'll find pay dirt, and I think May can maybe rush in for 1. The thing that you don't like about that, like the difference between like Dan Jones and May is like I don't think you're going to see May go over the top of the pile. I don't think you're going to see any tush pushing with Drake May. I think you might see some, Ramondre and some Hendy.
Drake May could run one in, though. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, no, he could run in a long one. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the low hanging fruit for Dan Jones was on the goal line. Like that's where he made his day still. So yeah, if he can run one in and throw for 2, put up some big yardage in the air, like maybe like 250 and then 45 on the ground, I think that would be a big day.
Yep. Yeah, not bad. Like again, like I don't mind taking Drake May unstacked as well, just because I think he could push the ball to multiple people throughout the game. So I don't feel like I need to stack him, but you're right. Like if you're gonna do it, it's probably Diggs. That's probably the best avenue to take there. Okay. I mean, we have now went 50 minutes looking through the sheet again. We're gonna get Mike Raub on to kind of really deep dive with us a little bit here on it. But Bruni, do you want to hop over to Underdog and we'll take a look at the ADPs as we're in a draft?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. So again, anybody who wants to join us, and again, thank you, Mike Raub, for the sheet. That is extremely helpful. I like looking through that. So excited to get you on to talk about that for the people. And if you so choose to share it with anybody, or if anybody wants to reach out to Mike and have him share it with that, Mike, I don't know if you're open to that, but if anybody does, obviously you can get at Mike Raub. He might be able to share that with you so you can take a deep dive on it as well.
I heard you could pay him in feet picks and Old Navy gift cards.
I kind of heard. I thought he liked Blockbuster gift cards, but
those don't work anymore. No, appreciate you, Mike. Looking forward to having you on. Before we jump in the draft, let's do our part. P's and Q's. Like and subscribe to the channel. Follow the Fan Speak Network. Sharing is caring. Tell your friends. Tell grandma. Just click the button. We're like 2 followers away from 800. Do your part. Do your part.
Do your part.
Please and thank you.
Yes. All right, Bruni. Battle Royale.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm waiting.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay, Andrew, let's ride.
All right. If anybody wants to join in with us, again, we will be doing the and shout out to Underdog, just obviously releasing all the awesome contests, the primetime paloozas, the bashes. I'm all in on the let's go. Absolutely love these. Battle Royale week 2 live for us. Already 30% full. D-Gens like us getting after it early. Absolutely love it. If you guys want to get in with us, again, $7 entry to the Battle Royale week 2 slate. 40,000 up top this week. A little less entrance, a little less top money. Still, though, 40 grand. That's absolutely incredible. Let's go. Let's ride. All right. Anybody who wants to get in here with us, we will be joining in now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Entering now. 4 more to start. Broondog.
We're good.
All right, 4 more start. People, come join with us right now.
Dos más.
Got 2 more to start. 2 more. We about to get.
That is true. We are about to. All right, we are rolling. Hockey Hooligan at 2, Debag at 3. Looks like we're in the back end here.
We got Mike Raub in between us. The meat in between the buns.
Bruni. King Money Bruni.
Mike, you are welcome this week. We are obviously able to get you into the draft. Sorry for all of our blunders on hopping in drafts that are pretty much full and you can't get in. So Mike Raub's obviously going to be using his sheet against us this week. Let's ride.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Be a man. Draft without it.
Spread in the chat, just giving some ETN love. Says ETN top pick. Again,
I love ETN. I love ETN, but there's no victory lapping for anybody yet. Like we're so long to go.
Mike Raub said he was more of a Hollywood video kind of guy instead of a Blockbuster.
Loser. Dude, there were no ladies going to the Hollywood video. Okay, they were at the Blockbuster.
There was no ladies.
Come on. Did you go to your Caribou coffee as well? For some reason, I always saw like a Caribou coffee next to every Hollywood video I've ever seen. So Mike's going to take Lamar. You going to leave him for me, Mike? You can leave me Lamar?
I mean, he is a Ravens fan, so.
I know, but you could leave him for me.
It'd be cool if this guy just leaves me Jamar Chase.
That'd be tight.
He didn't. That's cool. Fuck me.
So, CD?
CD. It's nuts.
I thought so.
If I look at the sheet and I pull up, I know we didn't look at the Rams. If I do that though, just want to take a look at Pookie's stuff here. Puka, yeah, no games played against Tennessee, but last week 130 yards on 10 receptions. Oh, you gotta love yourself some Puka. Matt Stafford though against the Titans, 4 games, averaging 271 passing yards. He has 4 touchdowns, so he's averaging 1 a game. He does have 68 rushing yards against them as well. For a guy who doesn't run the ball, that's actually a decent amount.
I wouldn't want to Saquon. Screw it.
I see. Well,
I watched the Super Bowl.
What is Mike Raub going to do?
I know what he can do. Oh, he's just kind of underwhelming in week 1.
Okay, taking Gibbs. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen there.
I had a bad week and only scored like 16 points. So imagine if he has a massive week in week 2. Just imagine.
So when I look at the board here, just quarterbacks, I look at going down the board that are, not going to be widely taken, but are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I know Matt Stafford has no rushing ability, but I could see him easily like putting up.
Well, it's a good matchup, but I thought that Titans defense they stepped up a bit last week on the road, so that's interesting.
Did you think it was that, or did you think the Broncos just didn't play very well?
I think it was a lot of the both. I mean, when you have an offense that's not playing their part, when they're not performing as expected, plus a hungry, motivated defense, like that's not a good mix. I thought it was still a little bit of both. I definitely saw the woes of that Broncos offense, but at the same time, I saw the Titans just playing hungry, playing fast. I mean, obviously it's week 1. Everybody believes they still got a chance. This is our year. And they held them too. They covered the spread, those bastards.
I like it.
You did not. You had the Broncos covering.
I did. Yeah. By the hook. F.
By the hook.
Steelers also by the hook.
I had the full 3 that they did not cover. So all good either way. I was thinking that they were like that. I was like, man, they're going to stop them at some point. No, it just kept going and going and going. I was into it. Rooting for Justin Fields. Rooting for it, my son. Schmear.
Oh man.
Do
you know
it.
what? Spread's in the chat. Let's do it for spread. ETN, let's take him.
Wow.
Got you, spread. Got
Your
you.
mortal enemy. Oh, okay. I guess I will just take Amon-Ra St. Brown. Should I do Marlon Harrison too? Who do I want to scroll down for? Let's go Zay Flowers. Let's say he does it again this week. Let's say he's just exploding off the line.
I see. I mean, Oh man, I'm looking at the tight ends. Do I want to take one of these guys before? Marv is there. It's interesting. Kind of want to take a tight end here and see how that pans out for me. Let's take Travis Swift. Gonna get a bunch of targets, or should.
Yeah, that's the thought process. I mean, you like that he came down with the touchdown, but 4 targets, like I thought that with Worthy going out, I mean, I know that he was the culprit, but I didn't think he'd get the fumble effect, like he fumbled the ball or something.
Yeah. Do we buy into the, hey, they had a bad Super Bowl loss against the Eagles. We get a rematch here. Trav was salty after the loss. Andy Reid now can scheme up a little bit of knowing that he's going to need to get Trav involved. Like, do we buy into the
I don't. He's not hyper effective after the catch. He can get open, he does have good footwork that lends him some separation ability, and he's got great hands. But after that, the legs are gone. The Wolves, they're eaten. They're well fed. Okay.
They're well fed.
I just don't see it anymore. I don't see the same Travis Kelce from 3 years ago. It's the coming to an end. I think I like Tyler Warren more than him, honestly, this week, because I think that Tyler Warren can get hyper targeted. I think he can have a bigger role in his offense than Kelce, even with more targets to go around, because the type of targets that Worthy was getting and what he was being schemed up for, they fit nothing to do with Travis Kelce. You know, they definitely lend more favor to a Hollywood Brown or a Tyquan Thornton, I would say. But I just don't see like the missing the Xavier Worthy being like a huge upside for Kelce. Could find pay dirt. Could find pay dirt. That's totally there.
Heard.
Oh, fuck, that's tough. That's so tough. Breece Hall or James Conner? I got to go Breece Hall. He looks so good week 1. Oh, this one's also tough. Do I want to go Kincaid and get the stack or bring up Andrews and Laporta, who have been touchdown monsters in their respective matchups? I already have Laporta, so I think I already have Flowers. Let's just go Kincaid. You don't love to see that pull up, but I'm going to do it. I already got some sprinkles in those games. Going to be doing some more, so I'll make a point to get those. And
Harold Fannin. Look at Mike Raub out there dropping some Harold Fannin on the ass.
Yeah, you know, it's a game stack. It's a bring back against Lamar. But, you know, I don't know. He might be dunking on your Njoku takes from this week. I don't know. That might be what it is. I think Njoku's got to bounce back. Like he's just a staple of this offense, you know, and he's got good chemistry with Flacco still. It's hard for me to not bet on him to also bounce back in week 2.
They kind of use, like, I know people like saying like, Njoku, like, is he done? Is this going to be a Fannin thing? Like, they kind of used Fannin as the wide receiver too, kind of, not so much like the tight end guy there. I don't know. I didn't really take anything away from Njoku.
The targets were very spread out between Jerry, Tillman, Fannin. Who am I fucking missing? Oh, Samson. Samson had 1 billion targets. That's what it was. So there's some availability for some targets to go his way, but Flacco spread the ball around a lot and he passed the ball a lot. I think you like to see that, but I would expect a little bit of regression for Harold Fannin week 2. I think they were able to leverage him with the unknown factor, right? They've tipped their hand a little bit now. There's going to be a little bit more concentration on him from the defense. Hopefully that'll open some things up for Jerry Jeudy, who was dropping passes, Njoku, who wasn't getting targeted enough. I think he still got targeted 6 times, but all those other guys I mentioned, Samson, Tillman, Fannin, and Jeudy, I think they all got 8+ targets. So I think you see some mediation of the action, the targets among that group, and I think Njoku is going to rise into the top end of that mix, 2 or 3, finishes second or third most targets this week.
Yeah. Also, Index says you guys were right about Keenan Allen. I've seen enough. Thank you. All right, let's just look at our teams here real quick. I took Dak Prescott, Travis Etienne, CeeDee Lamb, Puka, Ricky Pearsall, and Travis Kelce. Again, going to try out a little bit of the one running back. Most of my drafts are going to be 2 for sure, but
yeah,
want to try
Etienne
it out
as one is a lot of confidence. That's a big nod to your boy spread. That's a big nod. Going 1 RB and it's Etienne.
I trust him. All right. Mike went Lamar, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jonathan Taylor, JSN, T. Higgins, and Harold Fannin.
Getting different with the Fannin.
I like it. And then Bruni, you went Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Breece Hall, Monroe St. Brown, Zay Flowers, and Dalton Kincaid.
Yalla.
All right. On to the next one, fam. If you guys are all ready again, we will head in. Bruni, are you ready?
Sí, bueno.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more.
4, 2.
Steven's asking Mike if he's going to try to do the spin thing tomorrow and get on Pete's show again for a draft. He says, I need FanSpeak to do something. They need to promote again for the stars to align and get me on the show. Hey, Mike, if you want to, say that we're trying to get to 1,000 subs and anybody wants to hop on over and sub to us, that would be nice. You could promote that if you happen to get on. Just saying.
Your boy Paul's in the draft.
Oh, jeez.
And Mike's there too. He's at number 1. He gets Henry now. Big night for Mike.
Yeah,
big night for Mike. Gets Mike, Lamar.
Mike in the 1, Henry. Paul in the 2. I'm in the 4. Bruni in the 5.
Maybe I get Lamar this time.
D Baggett again, also in with us.
Maybe I get Lamar this time, Mike. Huh? What do you think, buddy? Maybe I get a little turn with Lamar.
He said, sometimes you win. Maybe I can get a slingshot this time.
Maybe I could do. Maybe I can get behind there.
But if you do it, how would I win? Yeah, you're right. FK Cooler says, I'm about to teach an overflow room a lesson.
Mm.
I love it.
No, Daddy, no. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna hope. I don't think I will. Oh, you probably won't take CD again, will you?
No, not with those three guys sitting there. I'll take Barkley if he's there again.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna hopefully try Lamar CD if I can. I'm gonna hope this Larson guy lets me push Lamar.
Yeah, I'll take Barkley this time.
Yep. So I'll go CD. Hopefully he doesn't go QB.
Oh, geez. Thank you, Meg, for pointing that out. She said, "Can you show draft screen?"
No.
I was looking at my phone on the thing.
No.
Thank you, Meg. Appreciate you.
D Larson 1502.
Got lost in the sauce there for a second.
Take Gibbs. Take Gibbs. Do it. Take him and Puka. Don't take a quarterback. What's this guy doing? Oh, he took Gibbs. Okay, he's taking forever.
Looking at these wide receivers, there's definitely some decent scroll down options like Jameson Williams. Like again, like I'm bought in there. I think he could have
Pearsall's a good one. You got him as your third. I mean, he was.
I did.
I know
yep.
he didn't get a ton of catches last week. This guy's taking forever. Dear Lord, is he going to auto? Don't auto a quarterback. Oh, that's right. All right, Lamar CD. I called it.
Right.
Called it.
Let's go in with some Trey McBride this week.
Sure.
Going back.
Sure. Back to the well.
Yeah, Meg, I don't mind Mac Jones for Pearsall. I mean, again, we saw what Mac Jones did with Brian Thomas Jr. last year. Like, I mean, if he's just as solid as he was there, Pearsall will be completely fine.
Yeah. No, 1,000%. Pearsall's that dude, man. Like he was someone that I've been on in the offseason, cashed a ticket week 1. White boy Rick is alive and well. Like we're doing good. We're looking up.
Ricky 2 to the chest, maybe 2 to the end zone.
I hope so. That
would be cool.
I just have him in so much, like, best ball and redraft and dynasty. Like I just need him to do good.
I saw BBMDB getting updated today. He released Eliminator on there, so I'm assuming a BBM stuff will be out un momento.
I heard some people talking shit about him. I was not happy about that.
I don't know why. Like that's so dumb.
Yeah, I do.
Now I need to bet Ricky 2 TDs. That would be awesome.
Yeah, no, that would be sick. We put that on a t-shirt. 2 to the chest, 2 to the end zone.
Bam.
Boom.
All right, so I got Barkley and McBride. Hurts is there. I don't really want to do the Hurts and Barkley, though. I feel like they just cannibalize each other. Jonathan Taylor, Denver. Don't really love that matchup. Monra, Marvin Harrison. I'm going to take Joey B.
Joey baby. Man, do I need to take a Monra again? Jesus Christ. I hate when you guys make me do this.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Don't you tell me. Don't you talk to me with your dirty mouth.
Big old hit him with a gritty. Shout out to him for having just awesome, a couple awesome plays week 1 in the betting streets.
Mike, you're doing so well, Mike. I'm so happy for you, brother. You're killing it. Killing it out
awesome.
there. Do us a favor, though. Come over to YouTube, smash the like button. Share the wealth.
We would appreciate you in the YouTube chat, Mike.
But man, every time I see him, I'm like, how much did he make? How much did he make?
He was killing it. I loved it.
Killing it.
Yeah, he has CMC, Henry, Barkley, 2 TD parlay bet this weekend.
Sure. Love it. Into it.
I'm writing it down. Putting it down right now. I'm betting
we'll share it on DGen Dads this week for sure.
CMC, Henry, Barkley. 2 TDs. I'm gonna put hit him with it.
Please hit it.
I should show my son your profile with the hit him with the gritty, because gritty is his favorite dance that he does when he scores touchdowns. Shout out to my son scoring 2 rushing touchdowns last week. One was like a 60-yarder too. Just I'm chasing this kid down. It's so funny watching kids chase other kids because, like, you know, they're not like Olympic sprinters. So just watching them try to catch another kid is just it's pretty funny. All right, let's see here. So I don't want to go Marv because I have McBride again. Like, don't feel like doing that. I think I'm just gonna take Higgins. That way I can pair that up with Burrow.
Yeah, Mike, I saw that you had to cash that out. I don't care, man. Yeah, you know, some games they score 1 billion points, but a lot of games they don't. So
yeah, I mean, you still made money off it though. So I mean,
that's so sick, dude. Like, yeah, I get it though. I get it. There's definitely the sports books, they build in the remorse. Okay, like one way or another, whether you're making money or you're not, they build in a level of remorse. It's always there. There's always a baseline remorse level. Just got to know how to manage it.
Meg said my son cashed a 2 TD slip. God. Oh man, you want to talk about
bet on this?
Ultimate degeneracy is betting on a kid's flag football game.
No, one of my buddies, his daughter plays flag football, and I'm like, can we bet on it? Like, what's the action like? Like, what's like are the games good? Like, are they bettable? Like, if it's bad,
his team would have covered the spread too. They won 31-18, so definitely would have covered the spread.
I don't know. In flag, man, you know, they could have like college spreads. You know, maybe they were a 24 favorite.
Yeah,
you never know. I can't wait to see some good old flag football in the Olympics. I mean, Rajon Rondo's our guy, apparently, huh?
Yeah, dude. Flag football in the Olympics is gonna be
QB1 Rajon Rondo. Like, get the fuck out of here! That's awesome. That's so sick.
All right, let's see here. So I currently have Burrow, Barkley, Higgins, and McBride. I was trying to figure out, like, how do we want to play this here? Like, ETN's there again. I don't know if I want to go doubled up that. You know what? There's some plays down there I'm fine taking. Let's go with oh man.
I want Garrett Wilson, so that's all I'm going to say.
Like, again, you know what? I'm going to go Ricky 2 to the chest again.
I was going to take him or Wilson. And then I'm not going to say. Oh no, that guy's got a tight end. I'm going to take Andrews. So I'm going to double up the.
He can. Specs. Oh no, never mind. He can't because he has to take 2.
No, he can't. No, yeah, I saw. Yep. Yeah,
you good?
I called that.
You good, fam?
Yeah. So got the Allen and Kincaid and the Lamar and Andrews.
Like James Cook is. I mean,
he's a little banged up. He logged a limited practice today. He'll probably.
I know.
Fine.
I don't like really worry about that. I was going to go Alvin Kamara.
Go Alvin Kamara. Who knows what's going to happen in that game? Go Alvin Kamara. He gets seven catches this week.
Dude,
appreciate you, Mike.
I got plenty of opportunities to take Alvin Kamara. James Cook lasting from 23 all the way to 33. I'll just take the bet on it. That, you know, I'll take the value.
That's fair.
Oh, right. Look at this guy. Thank you. Appreciate you, big dog. Well done.
Well done. Who does Mike take as his scroll down quarterback? It's got to be Fields, right?
I can't see. Oh, actually, yeah, no, I can see it.
Or does he take Sam Darnold against Pittsburgh?
He took
Dan Jones,
Drake May.
Okay. Okay.
Took a little Drake Mayeth. So Mike went Drake May, Derrick Henry, Breece Hall, Brian Thomas, JSN, and Tyler Warren.
Interesting.
I went Joe Burrow, Saquon Barkley, James Cook, T. Higgins, Ricky 2 to the chest, and Trey McBride. And Brundog, you went with Lamar, Kyron, Jonathan Taylor, CeeDee Lamb, Garrett Wilson, and Mark Schmandrews. Like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I might have to do a Sam Darnold line. Did not look very good last week. It's the Steelers who also did not look amazing on defense. And JSN, whenever he was targeted, he was a dog.
Meg, appreciate saying thank you to Gritty. And FK Cooler says Dak is a play this week if you're waiting on QB. Yeah, I mean, I took Dak the draft before this. I also like that play. Has a lot of upside this week against the Giants. Bruni, are we doing one more? One more. All right. If you guys want to try to get in again with us, poke my head in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heading in. 3 more to start.
2. Yeah, there's some scroll down potential this week. That's for sure. I am going to be interested to see some of these exposures. You know, does Dan Jones suddenly get drafted more than Caleb Williams? I don't know.
Oh man, we got AZ cards in here too. Bruni, it's only you and I in here this time.
Paul's in here too. Clip fan, go birds, go birds. Paul's ripping and watching. I see you, Paul. No worries. I see you. Go ahead and take Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just taking Henry or Chase.
I'm at the turn again, so we'll try to figure out something different here. I'll probably double tap skill position since I took elite QB both times. Probably look for scroll down QB, maybe elite tight end. Maybe, just maybe, who is going to be the tight end one this week in this slate? It's a good question. Is it? It's probably not Trey McBride. Maybe Sam Laporta. Maybe Tyler Warren.
So we went Chase and Henry here. Also, Mike Rob says, miss this one. Got to let Bruni get one good draft in.
Appreciate it. I thought my drafts were pretty good, Michael. I thought mine were pretty good. I drafted Lamar. You drafted Lamar too. Take it back.
Bruni, I don't know if you noticed, you are the odd man out on the screen here.
What's that?
I mean,
I don't give a shit. Cool.
You with your black badge. Look at this black sheep.
The disrespect. It's not showing. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's go Gibbs. Let's go Gibbs and Brown. Let's double up the running backs. Yeah, into that. I could do it.
Go birds. Where are we going here?
Mike said he looked into my badge situation. He's trying to get my shit removed. Unreal.
He ignored me.
Unreal. I don't need your help, Michael. All right? I don't need your help. I can do it myself. I can do it myself.
Give me a little Brian Thomas.
Little Brian. Oh.
Gotta go Malik Neighbors. I mean, opportunities are plentiful for him.
Do something with it.
You buying into Devon Achane this week?
No. Not buying into the Dolphins. No, thank you. Dolphins look really bad.
They sure did.
Really
sure did.
Even a soft matchup, I don't think you could get me in. Like, who would they have to play? They'd have to play their own secondary. Yeah. The Dolphins would have to play the Dolphins for me to pick the Dolphins' offensive players.
Yeah.
That's what I would need. That's what I'm looking for.
Mike, I was asking about the gladiator bonuses. If it's for best ball that you're talking about, no. I mean, I didn't get anywhere near that. I mean, I'm not spending that much money. And I did get some rake back for, the weekly stuff, but not for the season-long best ball.
Gotcha.
I'm assuming Steve probably did. I don't know about Meg, but Steve, I imagine, had hit that threshold and then some.
All right, I got weird with it. Gibbs, Brown, and then JSN Pearsall.
Okay.
Those are some scrolls.
I hear it.
Leaving tight end and QB. So we'll see what we get.
Don't hate.
Hurts AJ Brown is a nice combo this week. I'm good. I'll pass. FK Coolers said that in the chat. I'll pass.
I mean, they could get back to it again. That's not that's not a terrible play.
No, I'm never going to let Ryan anything that Ryan Clark says come to fruition. It's not going to happen.
Understandable. Yeah, Ryan Clark taking L's.
Dude's a moron.
Yeah, taking L's.
Yeah, you could call it that. You could call it that. Mike says now this is a good team. If you say so. If you say so.
Oh,
I'm taking Sam Darnold. I'm gonna piss Mike Raub off. It's not a good team anymore, is it, Michael?
Is it Michael? Oh man, Mark Schmandrews, but then I have him and Derrick Henry, Warren, Travis Swift. No, let's take some Tyler Warren again. I like Tyler Warren. Good showing from Tyler Warren in his debut.
Very good. Would have loved if he left a few catches for Josh Downs. Kind of just gobbled them all up. These are mine. Go play with yours. It's very very rude. Just kidding. Michael Pittman looked great. I think that's what we all need to be excited about. Michael Pittman looked like a good wide receiver again.
Not excited about Michael Pittman.
Come on, that was a great game for Michael Pittman.
Michael Shipman, pass.
Stop it.
Pass.
Get over yourself.
Oh, I'm so over myself.
You're over it.
I'm all over myself.
You're in the fucking woods.
You're in the woods.
I'm gonna do it.
In the woods. Does everyone have a? Oh my god! Everyone has a quarterback. Like I'm just gonna take Jalen Hurts.
That's fine. Yeah, I took Justin Fields. I mean, that's a great fall. That's a great fall for Hurts. So
I might as well. Like I'll just take the value of that. That's sure. Why not? Right?
No, Andrew, make it so he's not drafted. Do your part,
dude.
Do your part. It's not. This isn't a Go Birds show, so you can do your part.
This is true. Do not like Jalen Hurts, but I mean, at the value, 16 to 35.
No, it's fine. That's very good.
Might as well, right? That's
if you read your best ball Bible, you take that pick. You just
take it. You take the lump if the team ends up being shit. At least you figured it was valuable at some point.
Preach the word. Bird.
And that, people, is why you wait on quarterback.
If my team is not winning, there's just no way.
So I went Jalen Hurts, Derrick Henry, Kyron Williams, Brian Thomas, Malik Neighbors, and Tyler Warren. Brundog, you went Justin Fields, Jahmyr Gibbs, Chase Brown, JSN, Ricky Tuda to chest, and David Njoku.
I don't love it. Hopefully it makes me some money. That's about it.
He said, I don't love it.
Yeah, if it makes me a little bit of money, I'm okay. If it makes me my $10 back, I'm cool. Or whatever makes me $3, I'm cool with it.
Those are the ones that we end up doing well with, is the ones you don't like. You know how that goes.
I'm just trying to put that out there. I'm trying to corner that hedge. I hate it, universe. I hate this lineup, universe. Don't you dare put it in first place for all afternoon. Don't do that and then take it away from me.
Oh, you've been there, done that.
I did draft Josh Allen. Oh, I'm fucked. This is probably the last time I took Josh Allen in a BR.
Yeah. All right, everybody, appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. Again, if you haven't already, smash the like button, hit the subscribe, share it with friends, family, anyone that you want to. Also, if you haven't done so already, head on over to our link in the show description for the DGen subscription. That is all year long. You got the best ball stuff. Now let us help you with the in-season stuff. Go sign up for it today, $34.99. We appreciate every single one of you guys. Helps the channel out, helps us out. We love seeing all you guys here. Helps me out. Helps you out. Stephen WC says, good show. See y'all later. Thanks, Stephen, for hanging in there with us, buddy. Appreciate you as always. Thank you, everybody. Bruni and I will be back on Friday night. DGen Dads, we do have to push it back 30 minutes because I am a football coach, and it is our youth football program night at the local high school. So we do need to go do due diligence over there, show the kids all that jazz, to, let them run out in the field during halftime, all that good stuff. So do need to move it back 30 minutes. We do have a special guest on with us, and it's going to be a plenty of full of ROI plus EV plays for you guys. So come back Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern time. DGen Dads, be there, be square. Bruni, anything left for the people?
They don't have anything better to do. 10 p.m. Eastern. Come on by. You ain't doing nothing special. Come play DGen with us. Let's have some fun. Great show, Andrew. Everybody else, take care. Be well, be good. If you can't be good at it. We'll see you.